come back. There it is. Okay, let's go over the workout. So we've got single arm seated Arnold press today. 3 by 8 to 12, resting 30 seconds. Then we've got prone liftoffs with a 3-second hold, not 30, 3-second hold, 3 by 8 to 12 with those two, resting 30 seconds. And then you've got a glute airplane, which is something pretty cool, which I'll show you guys what that is. 3 by 5 per side and resting 30 seconds. And then we've got the Metcon is 5 rounds for time. You're doing 1-minute handstand hold and 20 V-ups. If the 1-minute handstand hold is too much, you can scale it down to 40 seconds. Cool. All right, so let's stand up. Get this chair out of the way. Okay, we're going to do some arm circles. We're going to go 20 one way and 20 the other way on both sides. Do 20. We're going to do some arm huggers. All right, so we're going to go nice and wide and give yourself a big hug. Try to reach behind your shoulder blades. Okay, you guys are going to go for 30 of these. And after 30, we're then going to go into 30 jumping jacks. Okay, 30 jumping jacks. Great. All right, we're going to drop it down to the ground. Arms are going to be nice and wide like a T. Actually, let's try to make them more like a Y. Right? Not so tight up here, but a little bit upward at an angle. It'll give you more of a stretch in your pecs. Okay, we're going to push off the floor and rotate, bringing that other foot to the other side of your body, holding and then switching sides. Okay. Try to reach that other foot all the way over and do this 10 times alternating. Then we do 10 scorpion kicks. We're gonna go for the chest opener. So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna bring myself over here. Right, I'm gonna tilt my right side over, hold my right leg with my left arm, and I'm gonna bring my arm here. I'm gonna reach over and stretch over my head to the other side, keeping my fingers on the ground, and coming back to here. Okay, you guys are gonna do this 6 times on each side. Really trying to get that shoulder joint moving, stretch your pec. All right, and now we're gonna go into some inchworms to push up. So we're gonna stand up. Okay, we're gonna walk ourselves down. Try to use the palms of your hands and not just your fingertips so you can engage your shoulder more. Get down to a plank, push up, walk yourself back up. All right, let's do 8 of these. Okay, guys. All right, so now we're gonna go into some single leg deadlifts. So you guys are going to be on one leg, right? We're gonna try to hinge, right? So we're still doing this motion. We're just doing it on one leg, lifting that other leg, letting ourselves come forward. Keeping our hips even. Make sure your hips are even. We're not tilting side to side. And you're gonna come back up. Okay? All the way down. Come back up. Let's do 6 on each side. Good, perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go into the strict press first. So grab your weight for the Arnold press. If you don't know what an Arnold press is, it's basically an overhead press. Okay, so before we get into that, I'm gonna have you guys just do some single arm presses standing. All right, so we're gonna be here, feet are underneath the hips. All right, we're gonna lock out our knees, squeeze our butt, ribs are down, and push up overhead. Try to get your arm parallel to your ear. And pushing up. We're gonna do 4 on each side. Okay, good. Other side, perfect. So for the Arnold press, right, it's more of a chest-focused shoulder press. So we're going to be seated here. You guys really see me? I'll put you a little higher. Okay, so we're going to be seated, and we're going to be here, right? So we start with our outside of our arm here, and we're going to rotate and then push up. Okay, so that's the motion. So we're starting here, forearms facing away from your body, and you're going to rotate your arm outward and push up. Coming back to that position. We actually want this to sink slightly below our shoulder so that our chest is more engaged. Back down. Okay, so I want you guys to do 4 on each side of those. Guys, nice. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to be your single arm seated abdominal press. You're doing 3 by 8 to 12 of those. All right. So now we've got the prone lift offs. So pretty simple. You're going to be in. Say that again, Lena.
8 per 12 to 12 per side.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to go prone lift offs, which looks like this. Okay, so make sure that we're tucking our hips, right? So we don't want to be arched like this. We want to push our hips into the ground. So I don't know if you saw that slight difference in my lower back, right? But I squeeze my butt and I push my thighs into the ground. Okay, I'm going to keep that tension, pressing my thighs and feet into the ground, and then I'm going to lift off. And I'm just lifting my shoulders, right? So the only thing that comes off the ground is my arms. I'm really just doing this. And I'm locking out my elbow, and I'm trying to use the back of my shoulder to do that. Coming up and back down. I want you guys to just do 5 regular. Just go up and down 5 times. Actively push your thighs into the ground when you lift off. And when you're done with those, so in the workout, it's a 3-second hold. Okay, so you're going to be doing this. Cody did it. Okay, you're going to be here, tucking, and then up. 1, 2, 3, back down. Remember to parachute back down to the ground. You don't want to go here and then plop, right? You want to go up. 1, 2, 3, coming back down slowly. Okay, I want you guys to do 5 of those as well, holding for that 3 seconds and coming back down to the ground. Make sure your arms are locked out. Try to lock those elbows. Awesome. Okay, guys, so that's the second part of the workout, the prone lift-offs. All right, and then we've got our glute airplane. So that looks like this. That's why we did the single leg deadlifts, because what you are doing with these, most of the time, you don't want to open up the hip in a single leg deadlift because you're trying to engage your glute. Now we are going to open up the hip. So you do want to have your shoulders externally rotated. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that as well as I start to do it. So just so you know, that's what you're going to start, how you're going to start, right? Then you're going to go into that single leg deadlift. Okay, and you're going to go slow and controlled. You're going to tilt your body towards the other way and back down. Okay, I'm rotating towards the side where my leg is open, and I'm coming back down on that hip. Okay, I want you guys to practice like 3 of those on each side. You want to make sure that you're basically, your whole midline to leg in the air is staying perfectly still while you rotate on that other hip. It should be nice and slow and controlled. Nice job, Betty. Good. Yeah. Think about gripping the floor with your feet too, to keep that other leg stable. You want to think about those toes and heels digging into the ground. Good, really good. Make sure we're not just moving our arms, right? We're not just twisting your spine, moving your arms. We're really using the hip that is on the ground. Okay, guys. Yeah, so that was probably a little different than what you're used to. What I meant by trying not to use your arms and just your arms, right? We don't want to just go here and then go like this. We don't want to be like just trying to move our arms, right? So go really slow during these. These aren't meant to go fast. Very controlled. Okay, and we're trying to use the hip. It's almost like our arms aren't even moving. The only reason why it looks like our arms are moving is because our hip is tilting and we're rotating. Okay, so we've got our single arm seated Arnold presses, 3 by 8 to 12 per side. Prone lift-offs with the 3-second hold. We're doing 8 to 12 per side. And we're doing the glute airplanes, which is 3 by 5 per side. Okay, resting 30 seconds between each set. You guys have any questions? Okay, so go ahead and get started. Keep your own time so you can keep track of your rest time. And then we'll do the Metcon. Go for it, guys. Lena, make sure when you do it, you're not just coming like this down, you're bringing it back to the center and then out. It's like a rotation. Press those thighs into the ground. Make sure your spine's not moving too much. It's just your arms. sure those shoulders are externally rotated in there, so your palms are like this. What are you doing? Nice job, Cody. Really open up the hip. Yeah, that's better than the hip. Nice, Cody. Good press, squeeze up. Nice, good job. Try not to lean too much to the side, Rena. Try to go like. Lock out those elbows, Lena. That's better. You got it, Lena. And she's out of the camera. Go nice and slow. Try to really control your movement with these glute airplanes. All done, Lena? Yeah. You got it, Cody. Really good, Cody. Really good. Come on. Almost there. Nice. Good. Awesome, guys. Those glute airplanes are like really weird, right? I have never really done those before. So even demoing, I was like, oh God, don't mess up. What was that?
On a balance.
Yeah, it's a lot of balance. Yeah. And it's like you're doing everything that like you're told not to do usually. Like you don't want to open up your hip in a single leg deadlift. Now we're telling you to do it. So yeah, it's hard. Okay, guys. So now we've got the handstand holds and the V-up. So let's go through a little bit of the progressions for that. So first, I'm going to have you guys lay down on the ground, and we're going to do some dead bugs to kind of get your core engaged a little bit more while extending your arms and legs. So we want to make sure our lower back is into the ground, like that pelvic tilt, right? Pushing into that belly button in. We're going to rest our head on the ground. Legs are going to be up in the air. Arms are up in the air. And we're going to go left leg, right arm, keeping our midline super still, bring it back together. And then you're gonna come back up. You're gonna do that alternating 10 times. Pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna warm up our hips a little bit for the ups. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys actually either grab your weight that you had and put it next to your ankle, or use some sort of object. So like I'll grab my dumbbell, and we're gonna be here. We're gonna sit up, and we're gonna lift one leg up as high as we can, and control it and coming back down. Lifting up that leg, keeping the knee locked. Okay, avoid shifting your body and just try to lift and control your leg. Okay, let's do that 6 times on each side. A little slower than that. And slow. You're like, whoa. Nice, slow and controlled. Really try to engage the hip. You're trying to move that, isolate that hip. Okay. After 6, now I'm going to kind of start with the single leg ups first. All right, so we're making sure that we are tucked still. We're going to bring our arms back. We're going to lift up our one leg while the other leg is on the ground. Coming up, meeting in the middle. See how high I get off the ground, my upper body gets off the ground? I don't want to see you guys just do this. Right? I want to see you totally up off the ground, reaching towards that foot. And then let's come back to the other side. And we're going to do 6 of these alternating. Okay. And now the workout is regular V-ups to the single leg. So let's do a couple of those to get used to it. Okay, we're gonna tuck you here, lift up, back. All right, I want you guys to do another 6. And bring those feet all the way up. Good. Okay, good. All right, so that's the V-ups. And then we got the handstand hold. So I want you guys, you're both comfortable with kicking up to the wall, yes? Cool with that? Thumbs up if you're cool with it. If you're not cool with it, tell me you either don't have a wall or you are scared to go upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna try to move this so you guys can see this a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna pick up. Make sure that our hands are kind of right outside our shoulders, right? And we're getting really close to the wall. So place them down here if you need to first to see where you're gonna go. You're gonna reach down and kick up. And you're gonna look straight ahead of you. We're kind of trying to push our head through our arms. And again, keep that tuck. Right? We don't want to have an arched back like this. We want to tuck, keep our butt off the wall. Okay, hold that for about 20 seconds on your own so you guys can feel what that's like. Perfect. Nice job, Lena. Okay. Because when you're done, I'm gonna have you do some wrist stuff just right before we start, so you can kind of get your wrists more warmed up. So I'm gonna have you hold your hands together like this, and we're gonna place one hand on top of the other, going in one direction 10 times, nice and slow. Okay. Try to keep your arms together. Try not to go like that. Try to keep them close together and tight while the wrists move. And then you're gonna switch directions. Usually one direction's harder than the other, so it's normal if you feel that way. The handstand hold will definitely take a toll on your wrist a little bit, so want to make sure they're nice and warmed up and ready to go. Okay, we're gonna go like this now, where we take our thumbs. We're gonna reach out, and then we're gonna turn our hands towards each other, and then we're gonna bring them in, and we're gonna turn onto our pinkies, and then rotate onto our thumbs again. And then come in, and we're gonna do that 10 times. Okay, and then we're gonna go the other way. So you guys are gonna go out towards this way, come back in, and then out, and then come in. Once your pinkies touch, you're coming into your body. Okay, do that 10 times. Awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna just do one more thing. You guys are gonna go on all fours. See my hands. Okay, we're gonna go clockwise one way, tilting our body into our wrists. Really pushing our shoulders past our wrists. And then slowly returning and doing that again. Let's go 5 one way and then 5 the other. Nice, slow and controlled movement. Try to push into 10 and 2. Those are the weak spots usually. Okay, guys. All right, so the workout is 5 rounds per time. So get your clocks ready so you can keep track of how long your time is. You're doing a 1-minute handstand hold and 20 V-ups. Okay. If again you need to reduce the handstand hold, go to 40 seconds instead of a minute. Cool. All right, get your clocks ready. I want everyone to start at the same time. I'm also going to keep time just in case. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's get these V-ups in. Good, straighten those legs, Lena. There you go, nice. Good. Straighten those legs. There you go, Cody. Nice. Lift through the hips. Come on, Cody. You got it. Don't switch to single legs.
You said don't switch?
Yeah, don't. If you have to, you can, but try not to. Come on, guys. You got this. Let's go. Keep it going. You're about 5 minutes in. All right, so there you go. Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, Lena. Straighten those legs out. Reach to the toe, not past the leg. There we are. Nice. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. You guys look good. Keep it up. Come on, Lena. You got it. Come on, Lena. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on. Again. You go. Lift up those legs. Come on, guys. You got this. Good. Push into that ground. Think about pushing the floor away from you rather than pushing yourself away from the floor. Right into it, Lena. Right into those V-ups. Come on. Let's go, guys. You're almost done. Get to a number. Get to a set number. Come on, keep it up. Reach to those toes, Cody. Come on, guys. You're so close. You're so close. Done? Yeah. Cody, you too? No? You got more? All right, keep going. Lena, you were at like 10, 11. 10 minutes, 11 seconds ish. Right, 10:30, Cody. Nice job. That looked awful. How was it?
The handstands were awful.
Yeah, I had to do something like this. It was a long time ago. It was like probably in 2019, but it was handstand hold, and then instead of V-ups, it was toes to bar. I thought I was gonna die. It took so long. It was something like this, like 5 rounds per time. It was awful. So I do feel your pain on a certain level. You both did 40 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
There was no way.
A minute wasn't happening. Okay. Well, good job. Yeah, you guys did awesome. So next week starts the outdoor classes. So you guys should get an email from Virtuosity soon telling you all about that schedule and whatnot. We're going to confirm it, I think, today or tomorrow. And then Zoom classes, I believe, are going to once a day instead of the ones we have now. So keep an eye out for an email from Sam. And I'll hopefully see you guys next week in person.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great. All right. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll talk to you later.
You too.
Bye.